Hey guys, it's the History Nerd, and we're back with another exciting episode of Stellaris. I almost called it an exciting, well, now I don't even remember what I almost called it, but it was an episode, so we're doing just fine today. What's the plan for today, you may be asking? Well, it looks like we certainly have some corvettes to add into the fleet here. Oh, no, we don't. I remember what this was. This was a strike fleet, and we got one more coming along in Mindos, so we will wait for that strike fleet. A raiding fleet for when we go to war with these guys. But that is going to be a while out there. If you were looking forward to starting off this episode today with a bang of a war, I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. Building up instead of out is always a good idea. So we shall continue to build up. Speaking of, let's just give that an old pause. With our colony being established, we're being invited into alliances. Pretty interesting. Unemployment on Mindos. We will do... Oh, I see. So you've already got the military academy. What do we got here? A power plant, a singular power plant. Not much else going on. Oh, there's our power hub. Might as well throw down another power plant. Let's do that. I mean, unless food's an issue, but food will be an issue next time. And we can just upgrade this farm to take care of that. Problems solved. We can worry about clearing off those tiles in the future. That's fine. Let's get these guys all merged together. And let's take a look. Oh. Well, that wasn't us getting invited to the Alliance. That's okay. So if we're going to go for a little bit of peaceful expansion before we take off and... Yeah, that's fine. The creators finished a research station. Lovely. We might as well get you working on if you don't have anything else. Nope, you are you're building another research station.
System survey complete.
Not bad. 11 engineering research in there. My word, we will be looking pretty in the old intelligence field. And we've got a military academy here as well, so let's check on things. We could use some more food, and we don't really have the ability to upgrade more food, so we'll have to plop down a farm. But let's do this smartly and plop down a farm on food, because then at least that way we will be making a little bit extra food, which, yes, I understand may not be the most important resource in the game, but you know what? People gotta eat, damn it. So we're gonna make sure people can eat. Right, so the peaceful expansion. Basically, we got two directions we could go. We could go west and snag this area for ourselves, which I think would be a very good idea. And we could go east and spread into this area, which I think would also be a good idea. First off, though, we'll go west, because it's going to take, what, 2 colony ships there? We've more than enough minerals, and our energy is looking pretty good now, too. So we will happily throw some more colonies over there. One thing I do want to do, though, is make sure the Hulfier sector here is good on resources. And this is, of course, the 1.1 patch, so we should be seeing a smarter sector AI and a whole host of other improvements and general upgrades. So that's good. For those who aren't familiar with the way Paradox works, that's how they work. Couldn't have been more vague. Well done, History Nerd. Not that's how they work. They do support, you're building a sector constructorship, that's fine. They do support their games well after release. So that's pretty darn good. What else is going on? Right, well, yeah, I mean, we can get this colony ship started. The reason I'm building one here, these guys obviously have a Tundra preference. So, because, with massive ethics divergence, because we've got a Tundra world over here, or an Arctic world, I should say, Well, Arctic's got to be... Wait a second. I'm getting myself all confused. Let's pause for a second. Arctic, good. These guys will make for great Arctic colonizers. So let's get a colony ship getting built here. And, oh geez, I don't know. Well, what are we? Let's refresh my memory. Collectivist, militarist, materialist. So we will want, as close as we can to that, collectivist, militarist, no materialist, but we do have spiritual. Sure, we'll get you done there. And if memory serves correct, we've also got a continental world over there, which is lovely for the citizens of Earth to also go over there. So we'll take care of that. Let's get rid of those warnings. Warp drive 2. Well, that sounds incredibly useful. We have a lot of mining or lasers research, and I don't want to play a laser game. So let's get synchronized defenses, and then maybe our sectors will build those. Who knows? Who really knows? I'm toying with the idea of creating a whole other sector. Do we have the people to be able to just... I don't know. From Beyond. That's got to be the taco truck then, right? That's one thing that I really do wish would work. And I don't know if it's because I've got an old save game or if it just hasn't been reported, so I should get off my lazy ass and report it on the Paradox forums. But I'd really, really appreciate the ship name changes to be applied in every dialogue that involves that ship. In the meantime, we got a new scientist to go after, and we've got 2 sparks of geniuses, which is good. That's probably one of the best traits you can get on a scientist. So, let's see. We got a biology. So here's what we're going to do. Dimitri, you're hired. You won't be working in this field. No. You'll work in that field, and then we'll get Mr. Spark of Genius here over in engineering to help us out there. That should be pretty darn good. What else we got? We got that set up. I would imagine with the Hulfier sector getting a construction ship going, they're going to be starting to get their constructoring done all over the place. Which is a very vague way of describing them building stations and, mining stations themselves, so we won't have to. Which is nice. That makes life easy, you know what I'm saying? What do we got here? Basic science lab. We probably could do to upgrade all those, and we got plenty of minerals to do it. So you're going to become physics. You're going to become bio. You're going to become physics. I think that's it for now. Oh, while we're at it, let's queue those up as well. Anything on Earth we can upgrade? Earth's looking pretty. Mindos, you got some work left to do on you, but I guess we could get those upgraded. I don't know. We'll see. Alright. Have we got any mining stations here? Doesn't look like it. That doesn't mean we can't plop some down. Might not be a bad idea to add a... we don't have the processing facility. Well, then what do I want to get the adjacency bonus? That's something to consider when I'm not recording. And it's really not that imperative that we get that sorted right away. No question at all. This planet's going to be all about the mining. Who did we lose? Paolo de Alessandro. So, we are going to need to get ourselves a physics man. And we don't have one. So let's roll the dice. We'll take Dieter Hoffman here, and then we'll fire him. And... alright, we'll take Paolo here. Fire her. Oh my god, I don't need researchers. Or these types of researchers. Fine, we're running low, so we'll recruit Nadia here because she's the youngest and have fun never leaving home. tropical. Can we actually live on some of these? It's saying, oh, yeah, of course. Oh, we could live on that crappy moon of these guys who are in the late medieval age. Always keeping an eye on them. That's a possibility, but we'll probably leave that for the next little while. We might even wind up sectoring off Thebes in a bit, because we got them. Well, we can definitely settle those two. Yeah, east is going to look good. But I think to start with, definitely going west just to secure this area over here from our vassals and sort of stake our claim up against the Hazar Imperium. So let's kick this up to speed too, because it is going to take a while for those colony ships to get built. In fact, I could just come back when they are both built and we got something exciting to share, which is exactly what I think I'll do. And while I'm waiting, I'll figure out what to build on Mindos. See you guys in a bit. Alright, so two things. We've got destroyers researched. Yay! And secondly, I'm looking at robots. Now, the only reason why I'm not jumping down the robot path right now is for, say, Earth. We're going to need to relocate 3 pops. For Asher, we're going to need to relocate 1, bringing us to a total of 4. For Mindos, we're going to have to relocate none. So we could even relocate some of these guys to Mindos. And in Thebes, we're going to have to relocate 2. So what is that? 6 pops total? It's quite a lot of influence. 1, 2, I don't really know where to put them. I guess on this planet we could move them out. It's really only going to be the population on Earth here that runs into problems with the robots. But I don't know. I still think it's a pretty good idea. And I'm not against going down the dangerous AI path either. I've not done it. I've not seen what it does. So it could be kind of fun. So let's do it. Let's at least get robot workers, right? And while we're waiting for these ships to get built ever so slowly, we have a destroyer to design. So, we're gonna need a class name for these suckers. So in the comments, feel free to type out what you think would be a good ship class name for our destroyers. And when it comes down to systems, I like having the 3 smalls up front and then 1 medium gun in the back to take on slightly larger targets. So let's make sure we've got our big ass coil gun in the back for that. For our for our small, we're obviously going to want a point defense. And excuse me, I apologize for that. We're also going to want an autocannon, because these things have really good rates of fire and damage and all that other fun stuff that we want to get done. Taking a look at this, we might want to slap on just a little bit of armor. And construction complete. That does put us in a situation where we've got far more power than we need, which is fine. I guess if we wanted to, we could see if that would work. That's not going to work. So we'll just have a glut of power for now, because, I mean, obviously, you know, we're going to want to be upgrading subsystems there. So we'll save this as the Interceptor. We won't build any, and then we can get the class name changed when the next episode rolls around. Taking a look at the Habsburg Revenge class, though, we definitely need to do some fixing up here. Can we get a second? Nope. So with that much spare energy, nope. We're stuck like that, huh? Alright. Well, I guess the warp drive, too, is going to be causing some issues there. With fresh, faster warp, we should upgrade both of our fleets, and we can, thanks to our lovely shipyard over here. And we should have a colony ship kicking around somewhere over here. That's what I thought. The Defiance.
Ships upgraded.
Well, if that isn't a little bit of, what do we got? Stone Age primitives? Guess what you guys get to deal with? New... We don't have a... Oh! You're kidding me. Take me back to the Defiance. Because I'm not putting these guys on a continental world. Oh, you bastards. Well, I don't know if I like that. And I don't think this will make a great quote-unquote colony capital. Alright. We're changing directions. We can get this tropical world. What is it? The size 12. Would that be best? I mean, obviously, size 25 tropical world would probably be the best. What do we got going on here? Atmospheric aphrodisiac. That sounds pretty damn fun. And high gravity, so higher building costs. Well, this is going to wind up getting sectored. So, I'm not too concerned about... Well, I mean, if it's way out there, it won't get sectored. That's for sure. Alright. I guess I really don't want to settle there, but we don't have much of a choice. Well, we got tons of choices. We got tons of choices, right? What was this one? Size 12. Yeah, okay. Let's take you guys and land you... I mean, it doesn't really matter because I'm not going to be caring about this place too much. This will plop you there. And we can then manage our sectors. So I don't have to deal with it. Problem solved. And then hopefully we get, well, we're going Ocean World. Hopefully Tundra or Arctic comes up next. I think it's Arctic that we want. But yeah, I don't know, I don't know how I feel about you conquer someone. Or you get pops in your general empire, let's say. To be general about it. And their homeworld is a certain class of planet that you haven't researched how to colonize. I mean, I guess it depends on what in the lore colonizing represents. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Because I mean, these guys should be able to land on... Like, just because my empire took them over doesn't mean they've forgotten how to live on their homeworld, right? But I guess it could be gamey if you go and get all the empires together. I am kind of... Like, it shows up green! Which I guess makes sense. Maybe that would have been a better place to colonize. Let's check this planet out. Well, we'll send another colony ship there. I guess what I could do is take the Defiance. And although these people will hate living on a tropical world, we could colonize it with them. Oh, they would not be happy living there. That's not a bad spot for a capital, though. No, I think we should keep them until we get the ability to... You can go ahead and build a mining station here, too. Yes, that is only going to help out the sector and not, you know, my core worlds. But helping out the sector helps out the core worlds. Indirectly, because it's helping out the Empire. Anyway. Yeah, so I guess... Do we want more than... I'd like to get that a bit higher up, if I'm honest. Maybe another round? Because that really doesn't seem strong enough to go raiding. So we'll do a couple more Habsburg-class corvettes.
Construction complete.
And then after that, we'll go back to Earth and make sure that gets upgraded to a level 3 spaceport so we can start building destroyers. But we need to name them first. So, you guys know what to do. What else? We got a science ship just sitting here not doing anything. Well, that's entirely useless. Let's head this way. Just move there for now. The Jurassic Quark is helping out with research, so that's okay. Ocean colonization, lovely, but that's still not what we're looking for. We don't have what we're looking for. Let's go with crew quarters and engineering bay, which will help things out with ship maintenance and our star bases. Oh, warp drive, you're so slow. I'm trying to get a handle on wormholes, but I don't know. Stylistically, and that's a weird way to describe it, but I guess not stylistically, from a gameplay perspective, I'm not really a fan of wormholes. Let's do this right. Oh, that's tiny. I don't know if we'll be living there. Just in the early stages of the game, obviously, because from what I hear, I have yet to experience it, but wormhole stations, once you get them fully upgraded, can have quite the range on them. But yeah, I don't know. It seems kind of slow at the early stages of the game. I quite like hyperlanes as long as the entire galaxy is restricted to them. So, you know, in a way that makes it more like a traditional 4X, I guess. In some circles, that's more like a traditional 4X. We almost done colonizing here. Way down in the colony ship there, we can see that. We can minimize our armies. We should probably take a look at our observation post. Or do we need to do anything with our observation post? No, because we're getting 4 or 6 research out of it with that aggressive looking. We're probing like our lives depend on it. Build a mining station instead. It doesn't really matter. You're going to wind up building both. And what do we got here? That is the Sector's construction ship. So that is good. We don't have to worry about them doing a thing. Let's check on this tiny little continental moon.
Anomaly found.
I'll research that right away, please. Regia 1A is exceptionally green, and preliminary scans indicate that there might be several things of interest on the surface. I'm doubtful, but we'll let you do your thing. And we have officially settled here, it looks like. Which is lovely. We got some research stations. We got some mining stations. We'll soon, on Broadleaf, which is a great name for a tropical planet, have some humans, which will be fun. And come on, Corvettes. Get built. Because what I'll do with the raiding forces is take them around, take out the mining drones that are up around here. Maybe we will take the first fleet to take care of the crystalline entities. Those guys can prove to be a little tougher. But mining drones, those guys are easy, and they're blocking some pretty tasty worlds. The dense grasses of Regia 1A respond to the Jurassic Quark? Is that you? No. There we go. Respond to the fish and chips. exploratory probes by disassembling them in a spectacularly violent manner. As sinewy vines reach for the ship far above, the relative lack of animal life on the planet starts making sense. A special project has been issued for further study of the planet's life.
Updated.
So if we take a look at the surface now, there isn't much. We will have you finish scanning that sector and then go check out that anomaly. Or, not anomaly now. Go check out those very violent plants that seem to tear apart anything that comes near them. Sounds like a fun place for a colony, doesn't it? Or maybe we can use them as the colony. It's a possibility. It also looks like our science ships could use an upgrade. Are you guys still sticking on Warp 1? Let's make sure our design for our science ship is Warp 2, and it isn't.
Construction complete.
My word. Let's get a fresh reactor in there. Good scanners. Get thrusters up. Science pod stays the same. Get another cold fusion reactor in there. Save that, and now we can start upgrading our ships. Starting with the taco truck. Coming way down from the Fallen Empire. And while we're sitting around doing this, we might as well upgrade the Jurassic Quark as
Ships
well.
upgraded. Construction complete.
Okay. Yeah, these guys should be enough to take care of some mining drones. Why is this colony? Jurassic Quark can go back and continue assisting research. That's just a good idea for it to do. And you're slowly getting there. That's one of the big problems with the cruiser not being able to be upgraded until you research it. Our main fleet is going to be stuck traveling the speed of Warp 1 until we can research cruisers and upgrade that ship. So our corvettes could get there quicker, but they won't. Well, I mean, the corvettes will. The corvettes will jump around like crazy. Although still, from here, it's still going to be another 2 jumps. So, freedom of movement. Is it worth this slow speed? I don't think it is. But hey, I started this when the game was young and I was foolish and naive about the way of things. I've learned much since then in my 120 hours in this game. Good God. That's not healthy. What are we doing here? Taco truck? I don't think you are. Oh, you are. It's just taking.
Complete. Colony established.
Did the taco truck always look like that? 1, 2. Did we encounter... who is it? The Unbidden? We might have. Are these crystalline entities gone? Who cleared this out? So many questions. Alright, well, we'll send you over there, because the second strike force is coming up here. Slowly. And, although I guess Taco Truck might as well survey that system. Yeah, I'm very confused by that. I didn't think the Taco Truck looked like that. I mean, it's even been upgraded, hasn't it? Oh no, I was telling it to be upgraded. Yeah. Oh, can I do I have to do that here as well? Let's pause this. Oh, I do too. Okay. So I think I was just renaming the fleet and not the ship. Oh, okay. Now I'm understanding. Well, that'll make life easier in the future. Thrilling gameplay footage of typing. But yeah, that's gonna be so much better. Yeah. So with the science ships, because obviously, here, you know, you're renaming the fleet and then you're renaming individual ships if you want to. Are these coming to me? Nope. And nope. There are big alliances forming. So that is a thing. I wonder if we're draining energy because of the colony ship. I really don't want to use those guys on a planet that's going to be suboptimal for them. Just because, you know, Arctic to tropical, it's going to be incredibly suboptimal for them. Do we not have any enemies here at all? Huh. Alright. Well, thank you, AI, whoever was kind enough to come through here and clear out my crap. I likes it. So we'll send the 2nd Strike Force back home to Earth. We'll send our main fleet over to... Where'd you go? There you go. Hulfasa. And I think that's going to be a good place to leave the video for today. So, we need a destroyer class name. So, you know, post that.
Research complete.
Please and thank you. Let's get some research done while I'm jibber-jabbing. We got robots. Oh, and the Ripper autocannon. But it is so hugely expensive. I think we'll go for the defensive stations instead. So we need destroyer name. With the pace of this game itself, I want to know, do you guys like find me dicking around doing the colony stuff interesting? Do you want more cuts in this? Let me know, because like even for a Paradox game, the pace is pretty slow. And I don't mean that as a bad thing. I like that the pace is slow in this game. It adds to it. It adds a lot to it. But I don't necessarily think that it would add a lot to videos. So let me know what you guys are thinking so far. I mean, we're on episode 11 now. And it's been a while since I've done like a brand new game like this. So just let me know how the general feel is. If you guys like it, if you want to see more, if you want to see less, let me know. And we're going to leave that there for now. So thumbs up if you have enjoyed today's episode. Leave your comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, jokes, musings, what have you below. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.